Hey everybody, I'm Jen Bordeaux with New Direction Family Law, and I'm sitting here today with my good friend, Lindsay Gilbert, and she's also one of the facilitators for our workshop series called For a Better Life. So Lindsay, if you will, please just introduce yourself and talk about the company that you're with and what Burn is all about.
Yep. So go ahead and, sorry for the voice if I cut in and out, but my name is Lindsay Gilbert. I am the head trainer and operator at our Burn Boot Camp-North Raleigh location, which is located off of 4701 Atlantic Avenue. And what we are, a lot of people categorize us as a gym, but we're so much more than that, that we are a community for women. So what we have is an area, or a gym I should say, where people can come work out. But not just that, I mean, they get nutritional advice, they get guidance, they get support and motivation from other women around them. So it's more than just a gym where you come in and you work out at. It's going to be where you can come in and, you know, really get to know the trainer, get to know other people that are here with you and make friends, make conversation. So it's much more than a gym, you become a family. So it is going to be a 45-minute workout. Like I said, it is geared towards women and moms, all different fitness ages and ranges, which I know we'll get into a little bit because a lot of times that's people's concerns. But it's an awesome place to come work out, but also be able to reach your goals in a very positive and encouraging environment.
Awesome. And I can say from personal experience, I've done Burn and it is phenomenal. They've got all different types of hours. So there's a 5 a.m., a 5:30 camp. Sometimes it varies depending upon location, but they offer how many camps a day here? 8.
At this location, we have 8 per day. So like she said, starting at 5 a.m. and then we go all the way till 6:30 p.m. And we offer 5 of those with free childcare. So it cuts out the excuses a little bit.
Yeah.
You're able to come in and then have the free childcare, which is right inside the gym.
Yeah, and just speaking to the workouts, I'm one of those people that I can't stand when something is the same workout, or if I would go into the gym myself, I'm doing the same thing because that's what I know how to do. With Burn, it changes every time. Like, as you do it, I mean, you don't do the same workout. You might do some of the same moves, but it's always to great music, and it is very personal. You don't feel like you're just another person at a gym. The trainer knows who you are. They talk to you about nutrition and checking in where you're at, making sure you're comfortable at the level while pushing you to achieve things that you probably don't think that you're able to, but you definitely are. So it's an awesome, different program if you're looking for something that can change you, and for something that you've been doing for a while that hasn't been working. It's definitely worth a shot. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, so getting into your workshop, which is not until October 7th, but
you guys have time to sign up.
Exactly, and come check out a class ahead of time. I definitely encourage that. But so your workshop is called Rediscovering Your Best Self, and again, it's on October 7th, starting at 9 a.m. And you can find out more information on the website at newdirectionfamilylaw/forabetterlife. But why don't you tell us a little bit about your workshop and how you came up with Rediscovering Your Best Self, or what that means?
Yeah. So I've been with this company and training women for about 4 years now. And what I've found as a woman, and a lot of times as mom, because it's a lot of people that we have coming in here, is that they lose who they are. So a lot of times we become married, and not that it's a negative thing, but women in general, especially once they become a mom of 1, 2, 3, or even more, is they start to put themselves on the back burner, and they put so much time and effort and emotion into their job, whether it's a stay-at-home mom or a full-time job, and their husband, and just making sure that they're able to provide and give that emotional support, give that physical support, and that they're taking care of their family. And not that they mean to do it by any means, but then they end up getting put on the back burner. So then a lot of times they gain weight, or they kind of lose who they are as a person. And they don't always notice it. I mean, I've had a lot of people come to me and didn't really realize it until they got into it. And I've had a lot of people say, well, I never do anything for myself, or I need to come to the 5:30 a.m. because it's the time that I'm away from my kids. And once again, this is never in a negative way, but a way for them to get away from the kids and just take 45 minutes, an hour to themselves to really focus on what they want to get out of it. So that's how I came up with the Rediscovering Your Best Self for the workshop, because we all are an amazing person. We're all amazing people, and we all have amazing qualities. So it's not that the qualities that you had before, being a mom or when you were single or when you were younger, are gone. Sometimes they just get hidden and covered up by life in general. So what we try to do at Burn, like I said, it's not just a typical gym where you come in. You're going to come in. I'm going to know your first name, your last name. I'm going to know your job. I'm going to know your kids' names. We high five. We hug. I mean, it's very big on giving you that emotional support, finding that connection. That we're that personal training in a group setting. So a lot of times if you had that one-on-one personal trainer and you would go to the gym, you would know each other and you guys would talk as you're training. Here you get that, but you're going to get that extra push that you wouldn't get on your own or with somebody else. So that's the biggest thing with the workshop is I want you guys that maybe feel like you're lost or don't even know that you've kind of lost who you are, to rediscover who you are and pull down deep within inside you of what you want back out of your life, or maybe where you want to go, aspirations, goals, and dreams that you want to attain or achieve.
Yeah, which I think, specifically with clients that we work with at New Direction is, they're going through a very transitional time in their life with separation or divorce. And you can apply it to any stressful situation in life. You do, like you said, a lot of times start to put yourself on the back burner because you're having all these things you need to deal with. And what you kind of lose sight of is that in order to best be able to take care of your children or your other family members, you've got to be able to take care of yourself. And a big part of that is health and nutrition and being able to go to work and to sustain those hours and to be happy and deal with the stress because of all the benefits that working out and nutrition and health, everything plays a role in with that. And so then especially with clients now that, like again, that we work with that now maybe are going to be they're going to be a single parent, to still have a resource of a quick, very, very efficient workout to be able to squeeze in to clear your mind, just focus on that, and at the same time you're taking care of yourself so much to again be able to handle the life changes such as separation or divorce, being able to clear your head to figure out, to manage your time and find out or figure out, how you're going to now change this kind of lifestyle that whether you've been forced into or kind of initiated. So this part of it in we can't harp on that enough, that self-care, as so much as it gets lost, that is really important to find again so that you can really take care of yourself. So looking at your workshop, what all, you touched on some of it, what all do you provide with your program?
So with our program, we do unlimited workouts. So you guys are always going to get a very effective full 45 minutes where we do a warm-up, we'll go through, and every day is going to be different. So some days we'll focus on the lower body, some days upper body, some days cardio, and then where we're doing a cool down and stretching at the end. We also provide that nutrition counseling that most people need. A lot of times it's, well, I'm kind of eating healthy. Yes, I've helped Jen a lot too. I've gotten lots of questions from her. But, a lot of times, and it's, once again, I never blame you guys for not knowing it, but how the industry markets and it's, go gluten-free or this has whole wheat in it, whether it's been processed or not. They just put those words out there to label, what's the word I'm looking for? Like those alert, kind of just like to get your attention, the awareness, to make you think that it's healthy. And I've had clients bring things in and say, well, in the front it said gluten-free and no sugar, but when you flip over the back and see what it's made of, it's completely different. It's something that's not going to be right for you. So we're here to guide you with that. Not to mention we partner up with people that will help you meal prep, that will help provide a service for you. If you don't know how to prep, we do meal prep workshops, we do grocery store tours. So you're getting that point of accountability where we're going to help you no matter what situation you're in. If you're coming in and you're okay with nutrition, but you need that little push or that next step, or if you're eating a completely processed food diet and eating out all the time, we'll work in baby steps to get there. We also provide community, which she had just touched on. If you're going through a divorce, a lot of times that's what you can lose. If you're already losing your significant other, sometimes that goes with losing friends, or even more, or even worse. So here you're going to have that community, and you can see some of the stories behind me of women that these are all from different locations. It's a nice wide range, but a lot of these women I trained, they didn't know each other when they first came in. When they came in, they started to work out. A lot of times people work out at the same time. Then you get to know each other, then you hold each other accountable. For an example, today I have these two little girls, Harper and Joy, and their moms didn't know each other. And one of the moms said the whole way here, Harper kept saying, I want to meet Joy, I want to play with Joy. So even the kids, end up being excited to come here. So that kind of streams into the free childcare that we have. We have an amazing childcare lady. Her name's Edna, who does all the 5 camps. So you're gonna have that, So you're gonna have that consistency to where it's not somebody here, somebody there. She's always here for the kids. We have a great childcare room as well, and let's see what else we provide. At-home workouts if you need it, so that you guys, if you're not able to make it in the gym, that you can work out at home and still get that in. And the support of me. I always tell people I give them 100%. I'm always here to help you guys, whether it's through nutrition, whether it's through exercise in general, or just even to talk or needing guidance. A lot of times I'll just sit down with clients who need to talk about things they're going through. So we provide a big, supportive community of women and of trainers and things like that.
Yeah, and again, just speaking from personal experience because for me, I think with all the way that marketing foods and going again to the attention grabbers and the labels and everything and how you need to pay attention to ingredients and this and that, it's all very overwhelming. For me anyway, if you're not used to that and you see all this stuff, but hear what you should and shouldn't be eating, well, how do I know that this is true and what's not true? And so to have someone, like Lindsay here at Burn to be able to kind of guide you through that and understand that you're not just going to be able to jump in and change everything like that and understand everything is huge, because with it being so overwhelming, to be able to take it step by step and help you learn small things that you can start to implement that will naturally then start to replace the more processed things that you might have in your diet is a huge help through Burn. And again, speaking to the community and having that support. The Burn location that I was attending was a little bit closer to home, so that's why I didn't come see Lindsay. But I have worked out with it at her camps before, and motivating is not the word. She will push you beyond, for sure.
Having a voice.
Yeah, exactly. Even with using a microphone. So, but the community aspect is great, and they do community events like the breast cancer walk. All of the local Burn locations got together and did that, and then that was great. So, I mean, their slogan is a fit community for moms. So, the community part is huge too. Now, this might be a big concern, and I know when I started, it was for me, if I haven't worked out for a while, am I going to die? Is Burn for me? Is it going to be too hard? Is it like CrossFit? What is it?
Yeah. Well, I haven't killed anybody in 4 years, so it's a good
it's a good track record.
But yeah, so I mean, that's probably the biggest question we get is, hey, I've never worked out before. I mean, I get phone calls all day long. I get emails or people just coming through the door saying, I'm overweight or I haven't worked out in 5 years, 10 years, or ever. I mean, I've had people step in the gym that have never even been to a gym before, have no physical activity experience in their life, and they've been able to achieve and attain goals that are incredible. So it is for everybody. I know it's kind of hard to see some of them up here. I'm going to stand up real quick, and you can see this one up here, which is Brandy, who started at nearly 400 pounds. So that goes to show you, when she first came in, we have an elevated, actually, raised floor that has foam underneath, which also helps with impact and stuff, which I'll go to in a minute. But when she first came in, we actually had to help her up onto the floor. But she wasn't able to do all the crazy things that you see with people doing knee tucks and burpees and all these crazy exercises. But as you can see, her holding her pants out here now, she now does half marathons, full marathons, and she was down 174 pounds in 12 months. That was done through the supportive community that we provided, through the nutrition, through the exercise. So you guys might need to lose 5 pounds, 10 pounds, maybe 174 pounds. But it is for all fitness levels. So we're always going to provide a modification. So per one exercise, we could have 3 to 5 or even 6 ways to be able for you to do that exercise. I know I am, but as a community and as all trainers, we're very big on form. So I'm not going to let you do something incorrectly and get injured, because I'm very, very big on injury prevention. That's the last thing I want you guys to do, and I emphasize that a lot when people are doing things, that we can even drop down to smaller weights or no weights until you're getting the hang of it and you get that muscle memory or even strength to be able to do the exercise. So it is for everybody. You won't die. There might be days that you feel like it. The biggest thing we ask for is to give 100%.
Yeah.
That's our big thing when people are coming in. I don't need you to reach your goal in one day. I tell everybody, I don't need you to reach your goal in 2 weeks, 3 weeks, or even 3 months. What I need you to do is take it one day at a time, one step at a time, and make baby steps towards reaching your big goal. So if you have this big milestone goal, chip away like you're chipping away at a block or peeling away the layers of an onion or something like that. Take your time doing it, but make sure you're pushing and giving your 100%. That way you are able to get there. But we will work with anybody, any, like I said, background, whether you have a fitness background, even if you come in with pre-existing injuries. I've had people come in with shoulder injuries, knee injuries, and we just work through it, make sure that you guys are still getting an effective workout.
And I think with the community, the other ladies that are in the camp with you, they motivate you to work hard and give your 110%. Your 110% may not be able to do 10 burpees or 20 burpees or whatever Lindsay's making you do that day. But it's still having that, I don't want to call it pressure, because it's not. It's a very positive, motivational. I mean, the ladies encourage you, all the other ladies attending the camp, they encourage you to push yourself and kind of, past what the limits you probably had already
Yeah.
set in your mind for that day when you came in. Oh, I'm not really feeling that. But as you're getting into the workout, and it's 45 minutes and it's done before you know it, and you feel amazing afterwards. You're going to be sore.
Yeah.
Definitely going to be sore, but it's amazing. And I had an injury whenever I was doing it, and always there were modifications available, and I still felt like I was still getting a wonderful workout in doing those modifications. So definitely safe, and it's fun to, once you reach those levels and you get to things you didn't think you were going to be able to do, whether it's a pull-up or a knee tuck or jump tuck or a burpee, whatever it may be, that's very self-fulfilling, and that pushes you to want to do more of what Burn has to offer. So it's awesome.
Yeah.
And you kind of touched on this. I don't know if you want to add anything more to it, but will people see results with Burn? Because you see all these ads on TV like, oh, take this supplement and you'll lose all this weight, or attend this 10-day program, whatever. So will people see results with Burn?
Yeah, I mean, that is another big question too. They're like, well, will I see results, will I not? And I always say it's up to you. And I actually was having a conversation with my clients this morning, and I said, because we just partnered up with a woman who does meal prepping and cooking. I do so much with nutrition, absolutely love nutrition, and like I said, I've cooked for people, I've made meal plans for people, I've done grocery store tours, so I try to educate and do as much as I can on my behalf, but ultimately it is up to you. So I always tell people, if you listen to me and the advice that I give you, you come in here and give that 100% that we're asking for. We're all going to have different days. We're going to come in some days where we didn't get enough sleep, or something happened, or you're tired one day, or you come in, you didn't have enough food, so your energy level isn't as high. As long as you're giving your 100% that day, every day is going to be different. Every week is going to be different. But as you're going through the exercises, you will get stronger. I have people that notice within the first 5 to 10 days that see a huge improvement, whether it's physically, emotionally, mentally, that they're able to accomplish something that they weren't able to before. And I was hoping she might be here by now so I could point her out, but Charity, one of our new members, who came in and said that 5 days ago, she was on her 6th day here, that her husband was having to help her off the floor 6 days prior to that, and then that day she was in here getting up and down off the ground all on her own. So even within 6 days, was she doing all these crazy burpees and running around and doing sprints and mile runs? No, but she was giving her 100%. So when you see somebody like that then at the end of the camp has tears from happiness and joy that she's been able to achieve that, that's what I say it's all about. So you guys will see results. I'm never going to say you're going to lose 20 pounds in 10 days, because a lot of those are the fad diets that I say try to stay away from. Don't mind the honking. Because we're big on lifestyle change. So everything we do is done in small steps, whether it's your fitness level and you're slowly progressing on getting better at push-ups, or your nutrition. I'm never going to take you from, if you're eating out every single meal and it's fast food and McDonald's, Burger King, Chick-fil-A, all that stuff, to where you're eating 100% clean. I understand that it's a process. I've been through the process myself and had my own personal transformation, to where I used to think all of that stuff was healthy. And I know that it's hard, and I know that it's a challenge, and I understand it because I've been through it myself. So everything we do is done in small steps so that it is able to become a lifestyle for you and not something forced, not, hey, lose this weight, or you rush and lose it, but then you're gonna, just because you did a no carb, and not calling out any fad diets, but you did a no carb, then your body's gonna crave those carbs and want to overconsume and overindulge, and then the weight packs on, and sometimes it packs on even more. So here, we will change your life 100%. But it's going to be up to you and the effort that you put in for the results that you'll see. But you can see back here, and I know it's a little hard to see because there's glares on it, but we have thousands and thousands of transformation stories. Like I said, I've been doing this for 4 years, so I've been part of so many incredible journeys of people, whether it was 5 to 10 pounds that they were stuck with, or helping Brandy lose 174.
Yeah, that's awesome. And another thing is, if you have a certain goal that you're trying to reach, having the personal attention from Lindsay and the other community here at Burn, they pay attention to that, and they remember that, and they use that as a motivator. For a specific example, our mutual friend Jetta is tuning in right now, so shout out to Jetta. And Jetta's getting married in a few months, and so Lindsay has been helping her reach her goals to make sure that she is the beautiful bride that we know she's going to be. And that's just one example. If you're wanting to get back into the dating world after something else, separation, divorce, or just a long long breakup or something. Valentine's Day is right around the corner. And that's a goal. With that lifestyle change, Lindsay's still going to remember what that goal is. And so if she maybe notices you're slacking a little bit in camp, she might bring that up and remind you of that and help hold you accountable, because a lot of times I feel like that's an issue people struggle with when they're trying to reach a nutritional goal, a fitness goal, or a financial goal, whatever, is the accountability to it. So that's another key aspect that I think that Burn provides, which is huge, is that accountability and that personal touch of, hey, I know what you're trying to get, and you're not the only one. I'm trying to help you get there too.
Yeah, because we actually just had, I was with a client yesterday doing a Facebook Live on cooking, and whenever I was leaving, she was like, well, can you help me get the 6-pack, and this is what, I want to look like, and I said, yeah, you can do it. She goes, well, what do you do? What is it that you think about? And I said, it's your why, and that's really what you guys need to kind of boil down and pull down deep from. So it's not just always a physical appearance saying, well, I want to look like this, or I want to look like this picture of this fitness model. Why is it that you want that? Is it because that somebody in your family had diabetes and that you're borderline because you just went to the doctor and you got some negative results? Is it to do it for your kids? What is that deep down, like, yearning why and passion that's going to drive you? So when you're on the floor and you want to give up and you can't do another rep, or so you think, what is going to push you to get there and push through another 5 seconds, push through another 10 seconds? And I'm here to help you guys find that. So I know it's not always just easy where it pops up, but like I said before, where you peel back the layers of that onion and you really get down deep into what it is that you want, but why do you want it? And I know a lot of times going through divorce, I've seen it so many times, through friends and family members that have been divorced, that it's not an easy time. And nobody should go through that alone and not have the support. So, I hope that you guys give us a chance to help you guys on your journey as you're going through stuff, and know that we're always here. We're a very supportive community, big on no judgment. I mean, nobody here is competitive to where if you're not doing better than so-and-so, or you're not doing this many reps that you're looked down upon. I always tell people, in 2 minutes, if you do 2 reps or 200 reps, you're going to get the same high five as the person that did 200 or the person that did 2. So across the board, you're always going to get treated the same, no matter who you are or what you're going through. So yeah.
Awesome. Well, we're super excited for your workshop that's in October, and I know it's a little ways away, but I encourage you to come out and try out Camp with Lindsay. You won't be sorry. You will be sore, but you won't be sorry. So let people know how they can get in contact with you or try out Burn, or how that works.
Yeah. So we have a free 14-day test drive that we always have at our gyms. So it's going to be 14 consecutive days for free, where you guys can come in. With that, you would get the free childcare, you would get the nutrition counseling, you would get everything that I had mentioned that comes with our program. So that's a great way to get started, because it is not always for everybody, or some people come in and realize that maybe it wasn't something they were looking for. Although I think they're crazy. But so it's a good way. 14 days. You pretty much know on day 2 or 3 if it's something that you're going to enjoy, it's something that you're going to want to stick around with. But so we do have that as an option. Like I said, we are located off of 4701 Atlantic Avenue, so it's the intersection of Atlantic Ave and Millbrook. And I know you guys can't see the gym right now. We have a nice big 5,000 square foot, and maybe we can flip it around.
Yeah, I'll flip it around.
So people could see and don't mind all the. You can see. Move it this way, so you guys can see here that we do have some motivational signs. So when you are wanting to kind of give up or quit or not keep pushing, and maybe that why factor isn't popping in your head right then, that you have the signs and stuff. You can see, keep going back here, that we just have some different equipment pieces back there. Well, it's coming in a little blurry. Oh, there we go. And then over here, the most intimidating thing is the pull-up bar. But you can see the bands there to help you. And then we have our stability ball rack, and then you guys can see the floor down below. A bit back on. There we go. Scoot over some. So yeah, so it's a very encouraging place to come into. You're not going to be intimidated. But like I said, we're located off of Atlantic Ave and Millbrook. We have the free 14-day test drive that you guys can come out. We also, sometimes you can find us out on Groupon. Sometimes we run 30 for 30 specials. So always keep that in mind as well. You can contact me at Lindsay, Lindsay, at burnbootcamp.com. You can also reach me at Millbrook, Millbrook, at burnbootcamp.com. Or you can always reach me. My phone number's on the website as well. I won't put that out there on this, but
but you can find it out there if you need it. But
me.
yeah, email is probably a quicker way to get in touch. So awesome. Well, thank you so much for letting us
Thanks
know.
for having me.
We're excited about rediscovering your best self on October 7th. I will definitely be there, and we will be giving away some sort of membership with Burn. So a great opportunity to get there, to enter the raffle, to hopefully be the lucky one to win that and have a free membership for a little while. And we hope to see you there. If you need any more information about For a Better Life, there's a year-long workshop series. So you can go to the New Direction Family Law website, which is just newdirectionfamilylaw.com, and there's a page dedicated to For a Better Life. Learn about all the different workshops. They all fall under an umbrella of health, wealth, wisdom, or love. So Lindsay's obviously falls under health, and it's a great
And love.
We have a lot of great facilitators lined up, and we'd love to see you guys there. In the meantime, feel free to contact me, Jen Bordeaux, if you need any more information, and Lindsay Gilbert if you need anything about Burn. So thanks for joining us today.
Thank you guys.
And we'll see you soon.
Bye.